Now, between me and you, somebody said that if I come into this room, this is where Rabble were, and obviously Padre knows that I'm thinking that, so I've scuppered off as quick as he can. Happy days. We've got Trev and Chef this morning. Trev and Chef! Morning. Morning. And here we go, we're getting ready for some brekkie breks. And Armand. Morning, Mand.
Morning.
And Neve. Morning, there you go, you see. So, let's have a look outside. Let's have a peek. And we've got Artimo and Padre. Okie dokie. What's the date today? 1st of October, isn't it? 1st of October 2022. Right. Let's do the usual. That's me. Morning. And we're building. Now then. What's this? I'm not quite sure. That's better, isn't it, with lighting? And then we've got now. So me and Mark have been discussing having some kind of sort of like tabletop affair. So Mark's chosen the 1 in 72 Hawk that is painted in aluminium and added just the main decals on. And then we come on to Mr. Bridges, nice Russian fighter, looking very much the part. Let's have a look. There you go, lovely that. My dad's tub that is for sale, and Martin has very cheekily, and I will get up to him, put his little Hellcat in there. Now then, this is where the action is happening this morning. So we've got a brand new O2 compressor from Bartsharp. There you go, looking the part. And we've also got Mr. Bridge testing out this 181. So, do you know what I like? I like this shiny bit and then like
the brush chrome.
Yeah, the brush chrome on the end. So you've had a go. Have you had a go?
Not with paint.
Not with paint. We're just having a go with a bit of thinner, mate, aren't we?
Just putting a bit of ISO through.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think?
So far, favourable. I've used a side feed before.
Yeah.
So I've got a rough idea of how to hold.
I think it's going to be this heavy. This side heavy.
We shall see.
We shall see. And Mark's done a cracking job this morning. We've got club spray booth and my spray booth. And we're going to put them together, which Mark's done. And we're going to get a little bit of board for underneath and keep it built up. So we've now got massive gloves, ISO, sonic cleaner, and we've got Craig. How are we doing? What are we on with?
M911 tank transporter.
Right, okay, so
Start these drilling.
what kit is that?
The
Hobby Boss. Which one did I start? Weren't a tank transporter? I hope it was a Panda. I tried to do a Panda kit.
Yeah.
God above. Well, I binned it.
Yeah.
I binned it, mate.
This unit is absolutely shocking. The trailer.
Really?
It's like another kit.
But doing all right so far.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Marty, hey up, what we doing here?
Well, I better get this done. I got it for Christmas.
Hey up, mate. Yeah, there's been quite a few of these turned out, haven't there, this year? What's it like so far?
It took me ages to sand that down so that will fit inside.
Really?
But when you watch the reviews, everybody says that is the only
That's the
problem.
same.
Yeah.
Okie
It's not like
dokie.
what I've done wrong, it's
It's just how it is.
yeah. Which again, from a new kit, you wouldn't have thought.
No, you wouldn't have done, because that was their flagship, wasn't it, a couple of years since.
But then now it's sanded down, there's no gaps.
What colour scheme?
Top one.
Top one.
Yeah. Falklands one. I've got the
Falklands
picture as
one.
well, so I want to know.
Of course you have. Nice to see that. Moving along, we've got... Oh, sat there. Oh, sat here. That's your... Yeah, Tyler, who's obviously running about with our Georgie somewhere. Morning, fellas. Morning. Good morning. So, let's have a catch-up because... Where's... Oh, he's not here, is he, Andy? Right, now, catch-up, Mark. So, we were talking about Bosom Lady, weren't we, last time? Is that this one?
Yes.
And she had white hair, didn't she?
Yes, I've now done it a purple and mauve.
Okay, and has she got the cat or the hawk?
She has the cat.
She has the cat, which is now... Hey, look at that.
Apart from the eyes, yes.
Let me just try and get that into focus if I can. Come on, there you go. Look at that. Very nice, very cool.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yes.
Unusual, Mark.
Very unusual.
Very unusual.
Yeah.
And otherwise, what else? What doing? Oh, look at that.
I'm
That is
experimenting.
nice. That's nice.
I looked at a YouTube video where they were using Citadel contrast paint.
All right, okay.
And they showed it over a silver base.
Right.
And I thought, that looks interesting. So I thought I'd get the colours that they were using and try it out. And that's what it's turned out. And there's a slight sheen to it.
I like that, mate. I've got that in focus as well.
Yeah.
Bird.
Yes.
That's for, let me just see if I can focus again. It might pick it up. I think there's a bit of interference at the background there. That's looking pretty cool. Is that's work in progress or finished?
Yes, no,
work in progress. Work in progress.
She'll be sitting, the bird will be sitting on this lady's shoulder.
Oh yeah. Right, okay. How many of these have you got? You must have chuffing hundreds now. Hundreds.
I've got a few that are in sort of work in progress.
Oh
where
yeah.
I sort of go around, experiment with them, and then come back
Yeah.
at a later time. But that's just the way I paint.
It's the way I paint. Martin. Hunter, is that what you're doing?
No, I'm doing this.
What are you doing? Oh yeah. I was going to say it's not like you to build aircraft, is it? Not
Back to basic.
Not on this. Oh my Christ above. Right. Okay. It's very small. Whose is this?
Right. But then I'm going to go a bit smaller.
A 1 in 144, 15 centimetres. That's quite large, that actually, isn't it? For a 1 in 144. So, and that, what are you doing? So this, what are you doing? What is it?
It's just a tank.
Just a tank. Panzer tank, yeah.
Well, it's painted sandy colour like it is.
All right.
Obviously, with
Just weather it as it is,
I
mate.
haven't done white, so I'll do white. Actually.
All right. And do you know how you're going to do that?
Yeah, it's a very small brush.
With a very small brush. Cracks me up. What are you doing here? Bill's popped in this morning with Ian. Look, who's now Dave's gone to Canada.
Toronto. I talked to him yesterday.
Gone without you, Bill.
I know, I was playing out with him
Cheeky
yesterday.
bugger, isn't he?
I know, I said to him, I wish them bon voyage anyway.
Yeah, see you later.
Not to enjoy yourself.
Not to enjoy yourself. Dave, I'm sure he's only kidding. Ian, on the other hand, is... Right, so Craigie, is that? Is that?
Yeah, that's just better.
That's... Oh. Is this one better? Look at Craig's face, he's like, shut your mouth. Right, that's coming along then, isn't it? Yeah. And I'll tell you, like that Dale, who I work with, who came last week, Dale would like, he wants this kit. It's a shame that we haven't got a big tank to sit on it. Yeah, like that one over there, look, can you see it? It says you can have it.
Yeah.
It's on your throw.
Good job with that one.
It's on your throw together. How's it going?
Alright, with a bit of repair, we've trapped it on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's looking the part. I mean, your sprues are getting really empty now, aren't they? There's not a lot left to do.
The bits on the trailer.
Is this the Hobby Boss one as well? Oh, it is exactly the same kit.
Same as Craig's, yeah.
Right. Okay. I do fancy that myself, actually, but I'll never get around to it. We've got Ange and Mark, who've popped down from Scunthorpe, and Bill again. What are we doing, Ange?
What I'm doing, I learned some new techniques off Paul the other week. So
What's
now-
Paul? Who? Paul Patton? Are you teaching again?
So
Look at face. Too late. That comeback is far too late.
so I'm starting again. I'm redoing some of them.
All right,
so
okay.
to get a better depth in. So that's like that one.
All right.
So yeah, and I brought in my tire.
Right, cool. Mark's not building today, but he has brought his wallet in and emptied it fully. Again. Doug talked with me on book this morning. Now, Paul, what are you doing?
Tickling it.
No, what are we doing?
We're weathering the Kaiser Cafe. Just
All right.
doing a cheeky bit of weathering.
Cheeky bit of weathering. Right. And what products are you using?
What we've got.
What you've got? Rust streaks, and that's that streaking grime, isn't it? I love that.
And we've got some Tamiya or whatever.
All right. And right, okay.
And a bit of pigment.
And a bit of pigment as well. I'm going to come round and have a look. And we've got young Bill as well. Bonus ball sheets and sitting at book. Let's pull a little chair up here.
Cracks. You use it. Yeah. Capillary action. Yeah.
It's all right.
If you just put some white spirit on where you want in your colour. Yeah. I'm doing this for the camera's benefit more than you I know I've told you. Yeah. And then you put a spot on and it finds it rather pleasingly like that. Look.
Makes it look so easy, doesn't it? Makes it look so easy. And it is easy, isn't it? It's just a matter of being brave
Yeah,
and having a go, Paul.
it is. And I think if you've got a bit of knowledge, it gives you, spurs you on to have a go, and then you find out more as you do it, don't you?
Yes, absolutely. I think a lot of it, is down to you've got to be prepared. When I say be brave, it's not like, you're going out in the street with your lass's knickers on. It's more like you've spent all this time and effort building a kit, painting a kit, and then you think, right, if I could quite easily ruin this now, you've got to be brave and say, no, I'm going to have a go.
You have, yeah. Things about this, it wants doing in stages, so you let that dry, and if it wants to be a bit dirty, you put a bit more on, obviously, and you can have too much. Obviously, if you put too much on at once, it just looks mucky.
Yeah.
Whereas this, that to me looks fine.
Yeah.
Once it's all over as well, that's subtle. Once it's all over, it'll look a lot.
Yeah, you've got to be able to see the bigger picture, mate, haven't you?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Definitely.
I think a lot about this is psychology, isn't it?
Yes. In yourself.
Knowing how to,
Very much so, mate,
how
yeah.
to get on with it and.
Yeah, defo. Well, doing a cracking job there. And Paul as well, let me just zoom back out. Paul is one of the first to get the hoodie this year. And he's also trendsetter, of course. And he's also doing a little bit of building some village accessories. Is that true?
That's correct.
All right, okay.
These are the fruits of my labour for a morning.
Right, okay. Andy Fish, good morning. Let's just have a look here. And so, now then. Good morning.
Douglas Douglas.
All right, okay. What kit is it, mate?
It's Academy, I think.
Academy?
Academy 148.
Well, you can't go wrong with an Academy kit, can you? What we got here? What's
These are
these?
Sharrows, actually. He just...
Do you know what? He gets all the best
gets all
stuff,
sorts of
doesn't
stuff, he does.
Stuff that I've never even heard of, he gets.
This stuff.
What's that?
That's like a chrome silver. stuff, and when you use that, it actually looks reflective, if you know what I mean.
All right.
So that could be quite good for using on car headlights, if you know what I mean. Like this, you can get like a proper reflective kind of effect. He just brought that along because he's a kind fella, and he's let me sample these as well.
Wow.
So I don't use weathering powders very much, but see what I can do with it really.
Cool, absolutely. It gets a lot of stuff from abroad, you know.
Right, yeah.
Gets a lot of stuff from abroad. So back to your kit.
Oh, well,
I can see filler.
Well, I think I try my best to get it to fit together, but sometimes they just don't fit together, do they? So I've done use a combination of perfect plastic putty, which is very good for some things. I'm afraid I'm going to have to use the Humbrol model filler. Which
is that one any good, that?
The thing about that is that you can thin it with Tamiya or Tamiya cement. Yeah. So you can turn it into a real sort of finished paste.
Yeah.
That you can put.
But this one, you can smooth that off with your finger though, can't you? Cotton bud.
Yeah, so it's good for preserving. Much better for preserving detail.
Whip it upside down. Let's have a look at bottom end because I've seen a little bit of detail in there.
Yeah, this is not that great. Anyway, I'm just trying to get it done.
We'll crack on.
I'll have the air brakes open as well.
Very much so.
Yeah, all right, then, matey.
We like it. It's all about just having a go. Who's sat here? Do we know?
This is Shara.
Shara, of course. Yeah, absolutely. He's probably having his breakfast now. George likes to spread out a little bit by the looks of it, because he's got an entire table to himself. And he's got everything on the go now. And Paul Patton has brought in George some little bits to have a little paint at this morning. Now, obviously, George, only 11, attention span not great on modelling like us, but it is getting him going, and he does like to come down, sit, and just have a bash. Likes to be with his dad. Simon. Morning. How's the pub game going?
Oh, we won't talk about that.
We don't talk about that on club days. I come to get away from it. I tell you what, you've got a right little setup here. Look, haven't you? You've got your paint and the instructions set up on the paint stand, and we've got a work in progress in a shoebox. And like every other modeller that I know, you start off with a big working space and then you end up with about 2 inch. Is that about right? That is about right, mate, I'll tell you. It's Martin's birthday. Martin, happy birthday on camera, mate.
Thank you.
The big, do you want to tell everybody?
21.
21 today. Did everybody know it's Martin Beddoes' birthday today? William? Martin's birthday today? 21? Again? and again. We're 29 years VAT on top.
That one is so old, and this is the bigger ones.
And like I said earlier, looks like Chef's starting to get the old breakfast going. We've got Nigel as well today. It doesn't look like a busy club today, but in actual fact it is.
This is one of the benefits when it's about that big. It's mad.
There you go, look, you see, benefits of having a big yard. George, nearly as tall as me now. We've got 1st of October, we've got quite a few people in today. We've got, let's have a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. We're 22 in today. 22 boys and girls down at club. People busy beavering away. We've got Trev and Ian having a bit of a cow. Mark getting stuck in with Martin. Mark is testing that new airbrush out for us, which is great. Going to do a review on that 181 in the not too distant future. Nice to see you, Bill, as usual. Okay. And there you go. That's club today, Saturday 1st of October 2022. You know where we are, WF9. 3QN in South Kirby in Pontefract. You can always pop down, I'll make you a drink of tea. And you can come and have a look round. And we'll make you feel nice and welcome. And that's just about it for today. I'm going to let these lads crack on and have the breakfast. Catch you later.